How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. You ever look at a game and think to yourself, you know, this would have been a great opportunity for a product tie-in. Yeah, I look at this game and immediately think this would have been great for Honey Nut Cheerios or Subi or Bit-O Honey Candy. Anything that basically had to do with honey, because the object of this game is to collect honey. It's actually to collect pollen to make honey, but you get what I'm trying to say. The game really simplifies it in a really weird way, but what I'm gonna do? This game is from 1992. It was developed by Codemasters and published by Comerica, so you know it was unlicensed. Might have been the reason why we didn't get a product tying in with Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't know. But this would have sold some cereal. I'm pretty sure. Today, we're going to take a quick look at B-52. Now, in B-52, you literally play as B number 52, who works in honey production. And the object of this game is to go to all these different flowers and extract what you need to get back to your hive to make honey. You make enough honey to fill up a jar, level's complete. Go to the next stage. And this sounds simple in theory, right? The levels are fully populated with all manner of creatures and entities. There are bubbles trying to get rid of you, trying to kill you. There are ants trying to get to your hive to steal your honey. There are lots of things that are trying to get rid of you. And that's kind of where your challenge comes in. Because not only are you protecting yourself, you're protecting your hive, and you're protecting your own honey supplies. Once you have, if an ant makes it to your hive and takes all your honey, you stuck, because there's no those flowers are done. They don't reopen. It's kind of messed up, but that's the way the game is set up. It's wildly challenging. And I would say that there's music in place for you in this game, so you can at least find some solace in a good soundtrack. In level, there is no music. Probably the longest lasting piece of music in the entirety of this game is the title screen music, which is pretty good. Despite all that, it's pretty good soundtrack music. But this game, while it has its faults, it's pretty solid. It reminds me of the shmup that's on the 32X, Colibri, where you play as the hummingbird. Lord, I'm stumbling all over my words today. Or you play as the hummingbird. That's what this reminds me of. But I guess this would have come first, because that was like 95, 96, something like that. But yeah, this is a solid enough game. Could it have been better? Could it have been a little more polished, a little easier for gamers to digest? Sure, but what's the fun in that? You know, if you playing shmups, you know what you getting. And sometimes even playing as a honeybee, you're gonna deal with some brutality. And that's what we got here with B-52. Now, if you decide you want to get yourself a copy of B-52, about $20 to $25 to get you a loose cart. You might find a bunch a lot cheaper. You might find a few that cost a little more. But yeah, $20, $25. It's not a painfully expensive game. Is it a hard game? Yeah. Would I say figure out a way to play it before you buy it so you know what you're getting into and you know whether or not it's worth that kind of investment? Absolutely. But yeah, B-52 is solid enough. And Honey Nut Cheerios definitely could have did the thing where you send in a proof of purchase and $29.99 and you get a cartridge. I mean, 7-Up did that with Spot. And Spot was basically Checkers or Othello. That's basically what it was. And yeah, that's what you got. This has been the 8-Bit Animal. And I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hey, remember when the world thought that those stealth bombers that the U.S. government was making was going to work like the ship from Flight of the Navigator or Wonder Woman's invisible jet? They didn't work like that, but we got a video game out of it.